Good morning, viewers. Good afternoon, good night, good evening, depending on your locations. Yesterday, we made a mistake by not putting the bank in question. Because, of course, I had a very bad accident. It was a Okada accident, and I actually nearly lost my life, but God saved me. So I'm sorry, Oba, I'm sorry, Mr. Felix, I'm sorry, James Brown, I'm sorry. Most of you that could not mention your name, I'm sorry. I read what you dropped online, for me. It is a big mistake. That number, it is UBA. The bank is UBA. And I have to mention another number here now for you. 901914896. OPay 901914896. That's OPay for you. Then the former number I put online, still I repeat, 21344955570 is UBA. UBA account 21344955570. I'm sorry, I regret the inconvenience. Yes, I'm sorry, I regret the inconvenience. So thank you. The question this morning is that Tinubu administration and the APC, they had gone a long way to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release of freedom a political one. But all hopes lost or dashed on the stone or rock for them. Why? Because Kanu himself, being a visionary and the prophet, has actually seen it, that Tinubu is playing political game to release him as a result of politics. Nigerian politics, Kanu has actually turned his back on it, abandoned it, insisting that he is coming out with Biafran, which was why each and every time Tinubu paid visit to Sokoto Correctional Prison, Kanu will turn his back on him. He actually sent some elites, yes, political elites from APC to go and meet Kanu with bribe. That was the last visit. Their motorcade, more than 100 motorcade convoys. Kanu actually sent message across to Tinubu elites and delegates that he wasn't interested on any bribe, on any discussion, or any political, settlement. That's why we've actually seen that all hope has dashed for Nigeria. Nigeria has lost out. Biafra is coming, very fast approaching. That's why Kanu refused 800 billion naira bribe, 200 billion naira bribe, the last one, which is almost 1 trillion, with the documents in question written as an agreement torn into pieces. Kanu turned the documents, the agreement, into pieces, because after giving him, they will laugh at Igbo man. Chebi will tell you, say, if Igbo man see money, he go wake up if he is dead. If Igbo man is dead, throw coins in front of his nose, he will just wake up. Can you see how far Kanu has gone to promote Igbo man, to represent Igbo man 100%, that we are the best on the continent of Africa? After refusing over 2 trillion naira bribe with 5 oil wells, even more additional states were given so that we renounce Biafra. Kanu did not do that. Kanu is holding on tight. The ideology of Biafra, the job left over by Chukwuemeka Dim Ojukwu, the man that actually announced and declared Biafra May 1966. I hope I'm right. And you could see that Ojukwu's legacy is ongoing, very, very protracted, as it was maintained and held on tacitly or tightly by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is Biafra or nothing? Igbo man must go. It is the right time, the high time, the Igbos see the way from the contraption called Nigeria, a nation that has killed over 6 million Jews from 1966, 67, 68 to 1970. Exactly what happened to the white Jews in Germany, during the Adolf Hitler Nazism. Yeah, the Nazis slaughtered 6 million Jews, Fulani Hausa, and the rest of the enemy tribes we have in the southern Nigeria slaughtered the Igbos, more than 6 million. That was an object of discussion at the House of Knesset, the Israeli parliament, when they were discussing it last month in their House of Parliament. They actually mean business, which is of course indicates that after the Iran, America, face off with Israel in the Middle East, the next target is Nigeria. Israel will hit Nigeria because Nigeria has at least trying to maintain or regurgitate or resonate what German Nazis did to the Jews, the white Jews from 1939 to 1945. 6 good years, 6 million Jews were sent to Holocaust. They died in their large number concentration camp, it was called, while the Igbos were annihilated in the entire Sahel world. Mali, Senegal, Northern Cameroon, Borno State, Chad, the whole Sahel countries where Igbos were working before the war of 1966, 67, 68, and 9 and 70, they were all slaughtered. Various Igbos were cultivating in various farmland in the Sahel country. But due to the fact that we are Christians, these Fulani, these Sahel inhabitants who are Timli Muslims, subjected the Igbos to this kind of worst genocide actually happened on the continent of Africa. In fact, it was the biggest bloodbath in the history of Africa. The Igbos were subjected to incessant killing from 1967 to 1970. What about 1966 when Hiroshima was toppled and killed? It was too gory. A whole head of state, military head of state was tied, at the jeep, from the back. They dragged his body until his skull burst. The Igbo, we received the worst injustice on the continent of Africa. You can see this administration of APC under Tinubu. They have failed. We cannot negotiate. We cannot join such political game to deceive or seduce the Igbos into believing that we are one Nigeria. We are no longer one Nigeria, and we can never be. Kanu has come to perfect what Ojukwu actually started in 1967. We are moving forward, and the Biafra is going to emancipate. Wait until escalation, the conflict, America, Israeli, Iran, at least face off in the Middle East, Europe. When it comes to an abrupt end, Nigeria is the next. American congressmen and the Israeli Knesset, they have perfected the plan to actually separate Biafra from Nigeria. When you separate sheep from the wolf, you know how innocent the sheep are, and you know how ravenous, greedy, and bloody the wolves are. I'm telling you, you can actually differentiate it when you visit Nigeria. If you're a stranger, you actually know who is who and who are leveraging on development. Nigerians are leveraging on development of the country called Nigeria. The Igbos are the builder of Nigeria economy, and it has extended above our international boundary. Go to Ghana, go to Mali, go to Senegal, go to Namibia, go to Angola. I want you to visit Tanzania. They can actually tell you whom the Igbos are in Zambia, and it's not ended like that. Just take the bag of your information or research down to Southern Africa. The Southern Africa will tell you whom the Igbo men are. We are the builder of African economy, and this is a new sunset, a new development that is coming to hit Africa, and Africa will be free. Pan-Africans, Kanu is #1. Ibrahim Traore is doing his best. What of Muzanga? Muzanga is a wonderful guy. There are many other Pan-Africanists like Omoyele Sowore. He's trying on his own side as a Yoruba man. And we have many more today that are working hard to make sure that Britain, the French, France, the Spanish, the Portuguese, they actually castrate them and destroy all their hand grips on Africa economy. Thank you so much. This has been where at this juncture I've come to an end, of my analysis today. And I'm just trying to tell you, I wish you well for being my viewers. Thank you so much. Subscribe from me, like me, share among your WhatsApp contacts. Share among your WhatsApp contacts. Thank you. Most of my viewers who actually were very sorry for what happened to me some hours ago. That was when I had accident. I thank you guys that commiserate, that sympathize with me. I thank you so much. I thank you. God bless you all. You are sending money as you promised me, my wonderful viewers. The name attached to my bank name is Raphael Onumon Mbechi. The name attached to my bank account details are Onumon. That's it. Raphael Onumon Mbechi. Raphael Onumon Mbechi. That's UBA for the one that is 21344955570. That one is UBA. Then the other one is OPay 901914896. Onumon Mbechi. All of them. Raphael Onumon Mbechi is the name of their bank detail. Thank you so much for showing me love. God bless you all.